So with a 3-wood here, I'm setting up with the ball a couple of inches inside the heel, so I can now feel the majority of my body behind the wall. You have to start there. I got the layers on, it's cold, it's -2 outside today here in England. So I'm freezing cold, I'm very stiff, and I'm going to give my first turn of the day. Here we go. That's the best I can do, guys. Before I start to lose my wind on the inside of the instep, this is my top of the backswing. I comfortably extend my arms, I'm here, chest high. Remember, the momentum of the longer shaft will pull me a little bit further, but I'm lucky to get horizontal now with 3-wood. So that's my full turn. Absorb that feeling and understand that that's your maximum. Hi everyone, Murdoch here, hope you're well. I've been asked this a number of times, how do I hit my fairway woods better off the deck? It's cold outside, winter, right? You got layers on, hands are freezing. I don't know about you guys, there'd be a number of you that suffer like me with really cold hands. That's already a challenge. If you've got layers on, that's already a challenge to make any full swing. But these clubs, 5-iron, 4-iron, your hybrids, 5-wood, 3-wood driver, all in turn require a full turn, a full committed rotation while in posture. That means staying down here. You've got to create speed in the bottom line. You've got to create speed for these clubs to work well. And you've got to stay in your angles to get a direct hit. The more you suffer with stiffness and flexibility issues, the colder weather's not going to help you. So let's all factor that in. So in order for you to hit your woods better off the deck in the winter months, and every day you golf, you're climbing this ladder, all right? I've mentioned this in several videos, how your mind will maintain confidence daily if you're playing well, but your body has to be reminded on a daily basis. That means you've got to understand your range of motion. Now, for these woods to go well, off the deck, off the tee, and this is why I suggest leaving the driver in the bag, 3-wood being the longest wood off the tee in winter months will work for so many of you guys. Let's get an understanding of your full top of the backswing position. Make sure you're standing well, all right? You've got the layers on, you're cold. You can do this at home though initially, but you have to do this on the first tee to understand where your top of the backswing is. It's different for everyone. Where is your full turn stopping at before you start losing the solid base to wind on and you start losing your good angles? So trying to get to where your left shoulder is directly under the chin in line with the ball and you're behind what I call my wall, that position where you're in when you do my plumb bob. So with a 3-wood here, I'm setting up with the ball a couple of inches inside the heel, so I can now feel the majority of my body behind the wall. You have to start there. I got the layers on, it's cold, it's -2 outside today here in England. So I'm freezing cold, I'm very stiff, and I'm going to give my first turn of the day. Here we go. That's the best I can do, guys. Before I start to lose my wind on the inside of the instep, this is my top of the backswing. I comfortably extend my arms, I'm here, chest high. Remember, the momentum of the longer shaft will pull me a little bit further, but I'm lucky to get horizontal now with 3-wood. So that's my full turn. Absorb that feeling and understand that that's your maximum. That's your full backswing. Now, for some people, they'll get to horizontal even beyond. And for others, their full turn is less than that. So that's what you have to understand individually with yourselves. This is your full turn. You have to understand that is where you need to be for your woods to go well. Now, here's the kicker. Hold those angles as you turn through. It's uncomfortable. Super stiff up the left side, I feel. Pinching here, but I have to be in this position through the ball in order to get that compression, that strike. So from down the line, when you're filming yourselves, you've got to maintain that angle there. That's post impact now. I've done the hard bit. It's uncomfortable, so hold it. This is you seeing the club smash into the back of the ball as you have that mindset of committing to striking it well. After that, come up. So let's wrap up there so far. You have to understand your full range of motion as a turn pertains to how full you can get it. Your fullest turn is where you need to be for hybrids and 3-wood, perhaps driver, to work well in the colder months. You got the layers on, remember? You're restricted. It's going to feel like a summer 3/4 swing for most of you. That's important. Full range of motion. Then as you go through here, staying in posture. Right, so you've got your body prepared now. So we now need a direct hit out the middle. So when you practice swing now, you've done your warm up there. Back to the setup again, be perfect. I got a club on the ground. I suggest you have another one for ball position. Right, so here you are. You're now setting up. You're picking a spot. And for those of you that are familiar with my channel, know the 3 practice swings drill. Well, you go with the first one. Based on that backswing, right? Get it feeling like the drill, right up there. Then feel like you're staying in posture. Now, you can tell when you are, because you'll see the blur of the club head. It's that simple. So after the first one, you want to see the blur. You'll see it run parallel pretty much to the club on the ground. If you're struggling to see the blur through impact, you're still a bit stiff and coming up. So that suggests that you need to warm up the left side and hold that angle better. All right, so go back to a couple more drills. Remember, every day you've got to do this. Second one now. That didn't feel too bad. I felt like that's the best I can do pretty much. Let's add some speed to it now. So again, you're trying to add a bit of speed. Get a swish going. Right, that felt decent. Let's have one more to reinforce that. See the blur pass over that daisy head, broken tee that you're focused on as the ball, and you're thinking striking right out the middle of the club. Nice positive thought. That felt good. Best I can do on today anyway. If it feels like, you know what guys, I can't get that 3-wood swing going, I'm going to stick with hybrid off the first. Do it. Go with the most positive swing you can do on the day. Right, here we go. Now I've got my feeling of the last 2 swings. They felt pretty much the same. So now I'm just thinking of those swings as a template. I've aimed well. Thinking of that nice strike. And there you go. That's all you can do. I was really pleased with how I hit that. Nicely out the middle. Now, all you can do as a golfer is your best move on the day, relative to your conditions. So that means relative to your ability in terms of flexibility, stiffness, ailments, these things. And then run with that maximum swing. So warm up well, get the strike. So that's it. Keep it simple. Always start with checking your setup and ball position for these clubs. Hope that helps. Thumbs up if you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if you have any other questions about videos. I'd love to help you out. Remember, it's winter time here for my UK watchers. People in Great Britain. So the conditions aren't very good, are they? So you've got to lower your standards when you play to something that you'll have fun doing while you get your 3-4 mile walk around the golf course.